Well, Nigel Farage hitting back at the appalling behaviour we've seen from senior Labour figures all throughout their conference. And you'll notice here on my channel, I don't do petty politics, I don't name call, and I think the depths to which Labour have sunk during their conference targeting reform, and Nigel Farage specifically, it really is quite pathetic, quite desperate, but also in some ways quite dangerous. And Nigel Farage responding to this sort of torrent of abuse we've seen.
It has been obsessive, whether it's the Home Secretary, whether it's the Health Secretary. It is a constant attack on me and what I stand for and what we as Reform UK, a party that has led the opinion polls now for over 100 polls. It's an attack on everything that we stand for and believe in. What I've learnt this week is that the government are incapable of beating us on our arguments. And as a result, the Prime Minister has decided to descend into the gutter and all of his cabinet with him. Let us be clear. Reform want illegal migrants deported from our country. And as I speak, a further 400 have crossed the English Channel today. Reform want the benefit system to be for UK citizens, for British citizens only, not for foreign-born nationals. Reform want foreign criminals removed from our country ASAP. Labour says these policies are racist and immoral, and by implication, Reform supporters, Reform voters, Reform sympathisers are racist too. Yes, if you think we should control our borders, you are, by the definition of the Prime Minister and his cabinet, all racists. Now, I don't normally worry about abuse being thrown at me. I've got kind of used to it over the course of the last few years. But to accuse countless millions of being racist is a very, very low blow. Why? Well, this language will incite and encourage the radical left. I'm thinking of Antifa and other organisations like that. It directly threatens the safety of our elected officials and our campaigners. And frankly, in the wake of the Charlie Kirk murder, I think this is an absolute disgrace. I used to think the Prime Minister was a decent man, somebody that I could talk to and chat to. We might disagree on worldview, but I thought he was a profoundly decent human being. I am completely shocked at his behaviour. I hope when he wakes up tomorrow morning, he feels ashamed of what he has done. This is a desperate last throw of the dice from a Prime Minister who's in deep trouble.
So yeah, look, I think the desperation we're seeing from Labour in many ways is actually quite dangerous. I think it speaks volumes about how they view reform, how they view the millions and millions and millions of patriotic people now switching to reform, including, of course, many former Labour voters. Yes, we've got a while to a general election, but don't forget there are a big set of elections to be held next year, including Welsh Parliament elections, where you could see Labour absolutely smashed at the ballot box. I don't think the name calling and the petty attacks from Labour is going to go down very well at all.
Now look, I'm not a vindictive person in any way at all, but Reform will teach Keir Starmer and the Labour Party a lesson next May. Next May are our equivalent of the midterms, when the whole of Wales, Scotland, London and many other parts of the country will go out to vote on the first Thursday in May. We will teach Starmer a lesson next May that British political history will never forget. I am now, as a result of this week and the abuse that has been heaped upon our supporters and our voters, more determined than ever. Don't underestimate that.